Welcome to Dasuhanglish. Let's learn English together. Let's get started. To keep up. To keep up, what needs to be known here is that to keep up means to continue the action that we've started. And as an example is like this. I find it difficult to keep up going to the gym. You just make your own sentence based on to keep up. The next vocabulary that we need to learn and practice in our daily lives is my mind is in a fog. My mind is in a fog has the same meaning as I'm confused. So you can say my mind is in a fog instead of I'm confused. As an example of a sentence to deepen our understanding of my mind is in fog is like this. My mind is in a fog. I can't really think straight today. So, make your own sentence. Next, what we need to master and use and understand is to have a face like a thunder. This sentence itself cannot be interpreted literally because the sentence to have face like thunder is an idiomatic expression. And of course you know what the meaning of the idiom, right? To have a face like thunder, the real meaning, to be in a bad mood. You can use the sentence to have a face like thunder if you are in a bad mood. Also remember that this sentence is informal, so use the situation and at the right time. And for example, I wouldn't go near the boss. He just came in with a face like thunder. You can practice it to become fluent in English. Next is be on edge. Be on edge itself means to be really anxious or nervous. So you can use this expression if you are anxious or nervous, in the context of fluency. An example we can make is like this: I'm on edge, I'm getting my wisdom tooth removed. Have fun practicing. Talk turkey. Talk turkey means to discuss something frankly and practically. And an example like this. After you receive the job offer, you need to start talking turkey. Let's continue to study again. The next vocabulary that we will learn and practice is to pass on. To pass on has the meaning as to give something to somebody. And as an example to make a deeper understanding is like this. I'm going to pass the message on to John. I hope you guys already understand about to pass on. Let's continue again. To waddle. Which means, to walk like a duck, with short steps swaying from side to side. And for example, Tom's uncle was very overweight, he waddled rather than walked. Enjoy practicing and using it. Out like a light. Out like a light. It means, fall asleep very quickly or immediately. And for example, he went to bed and within 10 seconds he was out like a light. The next cool vocabulary that is worth practicing is get the boot. Get the boot is not the actual boot, but it is an idiom which means to lose your job. Example. What's going to happen? I wonder who's going to get the boot first. To lift the mood. To lift the mood means to feel a little bit more cheerful. Example. It is a proven fact that music lifts the mood of people. Remember, after learning is practice, don't forget about it. Are you still concentrating? I really hope that you will stay focused. The next vocabulary that we will learn and practice is to nurture. To nurture itself has a meaning, to look after in a very kind, gentle, and loving way. The example I have prepared is like this: we nurture our children when they are children. If you understand, then practice it. To flick through. It means to look quickly through something. For example, snuggled up on the sofa, James flicked through Netflix hunting for a film to watch. The cat that got the ice cream. The cat that got the ice cream. Used to say that someone is looking very satisfied and happy. And for example, go on, tell me what happened. You look like the cat that got the cream. Came into. Came into means the same as inherit. You can use it instead of inherit. An example we can make is, after her father's death, she came into possession of a vast fortune. Now it's your turn to make an example. Next is to hanker after. This cool vocabulary has a meaning, to have a strong wish, a wish for something. And for example, after a long week of work, he hankered after a game of tennis to release stress and engage in some physical activity. Well, now you have to practice it. To embark on. To embark on. Which means, to begin or start a journey or new experience. And for example, we embarked on a thrilling adventure through the Amazon rainforest. To slip up. To slip up means, to make a mistake or error, often unintentionally. And for example, the gymnast slipped up during her routine and lost her balance on the beam. The simple vocabulary we learn is to look into something. Which means as, to investigate something. For example, I'll look into this issue, and I'll give an update tomorrow. Next. To let up. To let up means, to cease or diminish. And for example, most cold let up after 7 or 10 days. To cajole. To cajole has a meaning, to use flattery to get somebody to do something you want. And for example, my daughter cajoled me into buying a kitten. And the last one is let on. Let on, talk about something that is meant to be a secret. And as an example of the sentences, he's much smarter than he lets on. I hope all the vocabulary that I provide is useful. Don't forget to practice. Thank you for faithfully watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe, like and share, so you will get videos like this again. See you in the next video.